Love is Blind Season 9 Reunion Trailer, everything to expect from the upcoming episode. Love is Blind Season 9 Reunion will air on October 29, 2025, on Netflix. Engaged couples, singles from the pods, and contestants' friends and family members will be seen attending the get-together. The reunion will be hosted by the show hosts Nick and Vanessa Lachey. Throughout the latest season of The Social Experiment, viewers went on a roller coaster journey where singles found their potential matches and got engaged. However, in the finale, none of the couples chose to get married, shocking the fans. Cast members will reflect on their journeys and open up about how they felt about their former partners. To know more about the upcoming reunion from the recently released trailer, read further. Love is Blind Season 9 Reunion. Participants will attend the get-together one last time to reflect on their journey on The Social Experiment. Netflix released Love is Blind Season 9 Reunion trailer on October 24, 2025. It features a few glimpses of what to expect from the upcoming get-together. As fans already know, the reunion is filmed a year after the show's finale. Cast members, including Madison, Nick, Kalybriah, Jordan, Ollie, Edmond, Megan, Joe, Anton, Annie, Patrick, Casey, and more, could be seen in the trailer. A glimpse featuring Madison and Joe's conversation showed. "She had the audacity to tell me we are Eskimo sisters." Another cast member, Annie, who was engaged to Nick, said. "And that's when it starts to spiral." Fans must remember that the two got engaged on The Social Experiment. However, later, Nick broke it off before moving to the show's next phase. Love is Blind star Kalybriah faced a question from co-host Nick. "Do you really feel like you were being manipulated?" She responded that a lot of it happened off-camera. However, her ex-fiancé Edmond disagreed. Soon, to everyone's surprise, Kalybriah pulled receipts. Before more details could be revealed, the trailer cut to the next scene. Love is Blind co-host Nick Lachey noted that if the season left viewers blindsided, the reunion would have their jaws on the floor. Another cast member, Madison, shared. "It felt like you went into ChatGPT and, looked up how to get a girl to fall for you." However, it was unclear who she was referring to, as the glimpse immediately cut to the next scene. Further in the trailer, co-host Vanessa announced and asked the cast members. "After meeting everyone, was there anyone else in the pod sequa you started dating?" Listening to her, a shock wave passed through the participants as they all looked at each other. The next scene featured Anton, who was engaged to Ollie, in The Social Experiment. He talked about someone, a she, who wanted 15 minutes of fame. It was unclear who he was referring to. When Vanessa asked Jordan about the reason why Megan ended things with him, he responded that Megan was there, so they should ask her the question. In response, Love is Blind star Megan revealed that she had a surprise. Show fans who followed the current season of the show and followed participants' journeys will learn more about them in the upcoming reunion. Additionally, the second 9 of the experiment became the first ever season to have no couples getting married. That would be quite the topic of discussion at the reunion. Have been embracing it. Love is Blind star Edmond reflects on learning from negativity. Love is Blind Season 9 featured engaged couples in the last phase of the experiment, moving forward with their weddings. One of the couples on the show was Edmond and Kalybriah. However, after she refused, the two didn't get married. In his October 25, 2025, appearance on Jump Street podcast, Edmond opened up about negativity and negative comments he had come across online. While talking to the hosts, Austin Paz and Billy O'Neill, Love is Blind star mentioned that he had learned a lot from the negative comments he had received. "When you got the negative, it makes you grow though. It makes you grow in the best way, because if you respond to the negativity, you ain't learning yet. I don't know, if that makes any sense. But with this experience, I definitely am. I learned so much from negativity, and it's not fazing me at all or nothing like that. But I really have been embracing it," said Edmond. Love is Blind Season 9, Edmond opens up about negativity and reflects on his time in The Social Experiment. Love is Blind star Edmond attended Jump Street podcast on October 25, 2025, reflecting on his Netflix show journey. He opened up about being a realtor and meeting different types of people. While talking about bad views, Edmond noted that sometimes he got them during his real estate home tours. People are like, "Oh my gosh, I don't like," and content creation is not easy. Of course, you got to, and I do have you find eventually, the more you do it, you do find a joy in it, added Edmond. Love is Blind star talked about receiving negative comments on his social experiment journey. He noted that negativity could be turned into growth, as he had done. Edmond also noted that responding to negativity meant individuals had not yet started to learn from it. He said that he had been embracing it. Further in the podcast, Edmond opened up about the skating community he has been associated it. He noted that they helped him while going through his wedding, after Kalybriah said no to him at the altar. Love is Blind star also recalled his 5th grade teacher, who attended his wedding and later comforted him while he was emotional. "I have like a community of people that can be there for me when I'm going through some difficult, tough stuff that's not even related to when I'm just going through life. That's the best part about the skating stuff though," shared Edmond. He noted that he was going through a difficult time, but he had the skate community with him, helping. Love is Blind, how is Madison faring after breaking up with Joe? Details explored. Season 9 of Love is Blind followed Madison Maidenberg through an engagement that looked like forever, until it wasn't. On Netflix's social experiment, singles date in pods without seeing each other, fall in love through a wall, and sometimes say I do to people they've only met through conversation. Madison and Joe Ferrucci hit it off fast, got engaged even faster, and hit real life hard. Joe ended things before they ever made it to the altar, leaving Madison to deal with the heartbreak under the world's watchful eye. Months after filming Love is Blind, Madison's swapping tears for therapy sessions and Instagram Q&As. On October 23, she told fans she's single, healing, and open to new possibilities, DMs included. She's been refreshingly honest about what she learned from the whole experience, mostly what she won't settle for next time. Turns out, heartbreak on TV can make for pretty solid character development. Love is Blind, Madison and Joe's breakup and its aftermath explored. Madison's Instagram story announcement clarified her availability for dating. She didn't shy away from specifying her requirements for potential partners. The reality star expressed interest in grounding, assured consistent energy from future connections. She contrasted this with what she wants to avoid: inconsistent, destabilizing and confusing dynamics. These descriptions appear to reference her experience with Joe. Her specific language suggests she's identified patterns from past relationships that no longer serve her emotional needs. The couple's engagement formed in the Love is Blind pods without face-to-face interaction. Their emotional connection appeared solid during filmed conversations. Once filming moved beyond the pods, cracks began showing in their foundation. Joe admitted to Us Weekly that Madison remained fully committed while he struggled with uncertainty. His doubts intensified as their wedding date approached. The final moment came during his tuxedo fitting when Joe left the appointment abruptly. He realized he couldn't authentically see Madison as his long-term partner, making it unfair to continue. During an appearance on the Love to See It podcast earlier this month, Madison explained her realization that the relationship had ended. She described feeling chosen and wanted during their pod conversations. That sensation disappeared once they began navigating real-world circumstances. The moment she removed her engagement ring symbolized her acceptance of the situation. Madison acknowledged her tendency to prioritize romance over reality, stating she needed to stop being a lover girl and face facts. Madison's personal journey. Madison credits professional therapy for her present mental health. She said on Instagram that counseling helped her regain faith in her senses. Learning to recognize warning indicators sooner has become a focus. Her friends have been a source of inspiration during her recuperation. Madison's sensitivity has elicited good responses from Love is Blind fans, who praise her sincerity. Many fans consider her one of the most relatable Season 9 competitors. Love is Blind, what to expect from Kait and Nick from the reunion. Details explored. Love is Blind Season 9 brought its share of drama, particularly through the complicated dynamics that unfolded in the pods. Among the most discussed storylines was the connection between Kait Nemonaitis and Nick Amato, which became entangled in a messy love triangle involving Annie Lancaster. The Netflix dating experiment show, where singles form connections without seeing each other, typically features only engaged couples at reunion specials. However, Kait's confirmed attendance at the October 29th reunion has sparked significant interest, as she's the sole participant who didn't leave the pods engaged. Love is Blind's format involves contestants forming emotional bonds through pod conversations before deciding on engagements. Nick's approach during this process raised eyebrows when he made similar romantic declarations to both Kait and Annie. This behavior violated an unspoken rule of the experiment, giving equal attention to multiple connections simultaneously. The reunion trailer suggests Kait plans to address Nick's conduct directly. Her pointed comment about his seemingly scripted approach to romance indicates she's